Hello, Catherine Ferris here from Marketecs, and today I'm doing a quick update to a recent video I shared all about the email builder in High Level. There were some recent changes to how the templates work, and I want to make sure I cover this so that there isn't any confusion because it definitely changes the way that you interact with the templates, specifically in the workflows. Let's take a look. So here we are in High Level. And over on the side menu, I'm actually in automations, and I am just actually going to pull up one of my automations here, and I'm going to open an email. Now, previously, when you chose an email template from the list, you were choosing something that you had already pre-built under the marketing email templates section, which you still can. You can see the variety of emails. And so you would choose the email that you wanted, save action, confirm, and then save your changes. All right, so now when I go in and look at this, you'll notice there's a little note here that it says with edits. So it used to be that every time you made edits to an email within the workflow builder, you were actually changing the core template. So you had to have templates for all of your emails within your workflows. There's a lot of templates and folders that contain a lot of templates within the email templates section. And it was for this reason, because the only pre-built, formatted, branded emails that you could drop into a workflow were from templates. And when you changed one, it changed it everywhere that it was used. So we kind of got into this groove and this understanding of creating template emails for every single message we were sending out of a workflow. Well, High Level has since changed this, and it just changed a few weeks ago, a month at most, where these are now acting more like true templates, where if you add a template here, you can now make changes to this one email in this one workflow without changing the original and without changing it in any other workflow that it's included in. So this is definitely a different way of looking at it. And we have to sort of retrain how we think of these emails and these templates and how we use them. Because if you think you're changing that welcome message that you use across 15 different workflows in one place and you're not, that could be a problem. Now, on the flip side, it means we're going to need a lot less templates going forward because you can make just the groundwork for that welcome email and then change it for every different product you have within the workflow, which was kind of what we wanted in the beginning. It's just that this switch didn't feel like it was a very loud feature update when they made it. So now I have this with updates section. So let's go back to our actual emails, and you find those in the marketing section, emails. Now from here in campaigns, you will see that we have regular email campaigns, which are the one-offs that we always had before. And I typically send newsletters and things like that as one-off emails. And now we have workflow campaigns. So these are the ones that have actually been changed within a workflow. So you can actually see those here now. This is new, but we still have our templates over here. Now, let's see. I was looking at lead magnet emails. So let's take a quick look at some lead magnet email. So if I do want to update this email number 6, and you can see we have a lot of templates built out in here because each one of these had to be built out separately in order to put it in a workflow, like I said before. So now I can still come in here and I can make changes in here and update it everywhere. The difference is there's one added step to make sure you update this everywhere now. So if you make changes here, it does not automatically update across all of your workflows either. After you're done making your changes, there's this new sync changes option. This is actually kind of nice. And right now you can see this one isn't particularly linked up. So let's see if we can find one that is, and some of these may not be yet because the change is so new. Well, needless to say, if this was a welcome email that was in 5 different workflows, you would see all 5 workflows listed here, and you would be able to choose which one do you want to update with the changes you just made. So this does 2 things. It allows us to come in one place to update that email across the system, which was kind of what we could do before. But we can also now see where these emails are being used, which we couldn't in the past. You would have to keep your own notes to know that this email is used in these 5 workflows if it was being used in multiple places. And now we can control exactly where it's updated. We could update it in 3 places out of 5 at once instead of all 5, or instead of just one place, which is what would be happening now if you update it in the workflow. So I hope this update was clear. I hope my description of this update was clear. I hope that this update provides value for you now that these templates truly act like templates within the workflows as well as within campaigns. There are several different articles that I will link to in the description as well, as far as more information on how this update works. Thanks so much.